You guys, a really, really, really disturbing thing happened at the Kansas City Chiefs game. And it's something that we have to highlight here. This article details it. Here's the article. The NFL needs to speak out against the Kansas City Chiefs fan in blackface native headdress. They're doubling up on the racism. Are you going to say anything, Roger Goodell? And Roger Goodell, you need to say something, man, because this is just absolutely What? Oh, that picture that they have in the article is only half the kid's face. Oh, let me see here. Oh, those are the team colors. So he's wearing the team colors on his face. So it's not blackface. It's not. Okay, well, it's still, he's wearing the headdress, okay? Mr. Karen, that's his name, Karen, the journalist, he had an update here.
For the idiots in my mentions who are treating this as some harmless act because the other side of his face was painted red, I could make the argument that it makes it even worse.
I agree, Karen, 110%. This is, the fact that it's not full blackface, but there's black and red, it's really disgusting. And I think I agree with you 100%, Karen, and it just, wait, what? The kid that's in the headdress, his grandfather is on the board of a Native American tribe? Uh-oh. Plot twist. What are we going to do here, Karen? What's the update article? Oh, delete. This post has been deleted. Oh, Karen, come on. Why did you delete the post? Why did you delete the post, Karen? Oh, come on. That was such great journalism. Where is it, buddy? Come on. I don't want to use your... You know what? I will use your word. What's the word you called everyone? Idiot? Is that what you said? Oh, shucks, man. You almost had a really good article, man. You really did. And the thumbnail you used, beautiful. What a loser. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Zeducation. And welcome to Clown World, where there are people who are considered journalists who put stuff like this out there into the world. It's hilarious, isn't it? It is. And that's today's game. If you laugh, you win. Because all of this, it is hilarious at this point. This is one of my favorite things that didn't age well of all time. It's just, you can't make it up. You can't, journalism, this is the media in a nutshell. It's such a joke. So we're going to jump right into it, guys. If you laugh, you win. That's today's game. If you're ready for today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you win. Go. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see this? Oh. This is real. This is from Target. They're Black Friday deals. You guys get a Black Friday deal? Well, okay, odds are it wasn't actually a deal. They just made some placards. What's this one now? Oh. Same thing. Jeez, look at that. Black Friday, $4.29.
Black Friday deal?
I don't get it.
Scam, dude. Scam. It's all a scam.
Okay, this one?
Luckily, I don't think a lot of people went out Black Friday shopping. From Libs of TikTok. University of St. Thomas, Minnesota offers students a white accountability workshop where students meet with mental health counselors to discuss their white privilege and white supremacy and do anti-racist work. They're teaching white students that they're somehow guilty for their skin color. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? Everything about you, you're supposed to hate. You're supposed to hate yourself for being white. You're supposed to hate yourself for being human because you're committing climate change every day you breathe. So you're like all around. That's the message that you get today. And that's what you should be doing. Obviously, folks, hate yourself for who you are. Hate yourself. Honestly, that is a genuine message. And that is hilarious that they expect people to take that and run with it and agree with it and think it's okay. That's insane. Steaks cooked in the microwave are better, says scientists, the ideal way. You sure about that? This is blasphemous. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Get out. Get the hell out of here. When I thought my man was cheating on me, so I slept with his dad. But actually, he was just planning his proposal to me, and I ruined it. Yeah, I'd say, you idiot. What kind of person is that? That is messed up, man. High school reportedly cancels USA Day because it's too politicized. Only in America in 2023 is this a real headline. You can't celebrate your own country, your own flag. Target under fire for sexualizing Christmas with Pride Santa. And they had that, remember they had the black Santa in a wheelchair? They made him handicapped. What was that decision like, Target? That was kind of weird. Harvard's freshman class, 65% progressive, 8% conservative. Yeah, is this surprising at all? I mean, diversity in everything but thought. Don't you think the wrong way, you don't get accepted, you get expelled, you know, you're not accepted. Black women most likely to die in medieval London plague. Great work, BBC. Is the same guy that did the Deadspin? Is this person's name Karen as well? Phenomenal work. Phenomenal work. The media, divide. Amazing work. You could be stealing here. Oh yeah, this is a very common thing. A lot of videos like this recently. People stealing. Literally no regard. You know what? Again, I hope you didn't cross over your $950 threshold. I imagine this is California. I'm just going to assume at this point. You got a $950 limit in California. You can steal up to that, and you basically just get a slap on the wrist. So, I don't know how much those purses are worth, but welcome to 2023, folks. The obesity pay gap is worse than previously thought. It affects men as well as women and is wider for the well-educated. Okay, I'm just gonna say this has to be satire. This has to be satire. It has to be. Come on, this is not a real headline. The Economist, right? There's no way that's real. Oh, this is amazing. Today, it's just oh, I love it today. I love it. This is beautiful. Journalism. There we go, folks. This is our thumbnail last Tuesday. We didn't really get to talk about it much, though. Look at this. What a fail. What a fail by his communications team. Hey, let's do a cake with 81 candles on it. 80, you know, let's celebrate his birthday and then emphasize how much 81 is with this bonfire. Like, yeah, he's really old. He's so old that his cake makes a bonfire. That's what this picture says. Should America keep celebrating Thanksgiving?
Sean Sherman argues that we need to decolonize Thanksgiving, while Chase Iron Eyes calls for replacing Thanksgiving with a Truthsgiving.
Yeah, we should keep celebrating Thanksgiving every year. Every year, we should be proud of it. Yeah, but again, in 2023, you're supposed to also hate yourself for being who you are, hate yourself for being American too, and hate where you live. That's the message today. Woman wins 2023 Miss Universe pageant. Again, in 2023, the fact that this is a headline is hilarious. This is where we live. We live in clown world. Because there were other possibilities. That's the fact here. That is crazy. OnlyFans model says she shouldn't pay taxes because she does charity work. Be like Bill Gates. Start your own nonprofit. Donate to your own nonprofit. And you can write off what you donate. It's a real thing. Pentagon asks for $114 million to spend on diversity, equity, and inclusion and accessibility in 2024. Reminder, too, let's find the headline here, Megan, if you can. The Pentagon also just failed their 6th audit, I believe, 5th or 6th audit for like $3 trillion. But they want, oh yeah, this is important, 114 mil. We gotta spread this garbage within the Pentagon. This divisiveness, this insanity. My new room is renting for $500.
All right, everybody. I just paid $500 to rent out this room. This is a room I'm gonna be staying in. I live in California, so, you know, it's a bit pricey, but this is it, guys.
No, you're not. No, you don't.
New room.
That's fake.
Nice.
Stop.
Nice. Look at all that space. $500 a month.
Stop. You're not doing that. It's a joke. It's a joke. There's no way it's real. But it could be. You never know. You never know. Especially in like New York City even. People actually live like that. Comedian Matt Rife is not backing down from the controversy sparked by his opening domestic violence joke for his first Netflix comedy special. Instead, he seems to be courting new controversy by sending critics to a site for special needs elements. You know what? Okay, so I don't really watch Matt Rife. I didn't see his whole special. I saw the opening joke. You have the right to be offended by it, but it was a joke. It was a joke. This is what they do. If you got offended by that, you clearly haven't listened to, you know, vintage Bill Burr, you name a comedian. Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor. Like, seriously, you're at a comedy show, you idiots. It's mostly Gen Z some millennials that I see that are outraged by this. It's like, this is what they do. They're comedians. They make jokes. You don't have to like it. That's fine. But it's a joke. Shut up. My toddler drinks 6 cans of soda a day. I have no control over his diet. So these same people that are offended by jokes, offended by Native Americans in Native American headwear, they're the ones that are raising kids. And you don't have control over a baby and 6 cans of soda? Are you nuts? What are you doing giving a baby any soda at all? Do not purposely misgender trans people.
My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory. Do not purposefully misgender trans people. You do not get to decide how someone identifies. My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory.
Yikes. COVID ramping up again. I just hit the shops. Not a single other person seen in a mask. Not one. People are dumb as effing dog poop. Dude, this guy. I quickly deleted his count after this because, you know, the self-righteousness. This guy probably sniffs his own farts too. Sleeping around in your 20s has consequences later on in life. Don't let society fool you. I want to know how women got triggered by this tweet when this wasn't gender specific. I am confusion. She's right. And again, she didn't say anything about gender in here, which means it applies to everyone. People see what they want to see. From GQ, the Marvel is expected to underperform due to incel boycott. Trolls are review bombing the MCU's female-led film ahead of its November release for one obvious, sad reason. Carrie. Oh, it's Carrie, not Karen. I will say, why aren't all the feminists out in droves going to the movie? Why don't they go to the basketball games, the women's basketball games? They don't. No one cares about them, but they, you know. It's a garbage movie, period. Congratulations to the man who unmatched me the moment I told him I was a journalist. Keep it classy, Middle America. Also, guess whose name I'm running through the court records tonight? Literally confirming that she's a scumbag 2 tweets after her original tweet of being offended. It'd be really hard to date a journalist these days, truly. Women's Institute members dress as pirates for meeting unaware speaker was Somali pirate hostage. Okay, is this real? This gotta be fake. There's no way. That's funny. Gen Z workers say they should be hired for their personality, not productivity. We set the vibes. Never hire Gen Z, period. You just don't. You just don't do that in 2023. If you want to have a successful, thriving company, don't hire Gen Z. Sorry, Gen Z. Figure it out, and then maybe you can get a job. For men who have... Tampons for men. Tampons for men. There we go. There you go, fellas. You can go get your tampons later if you want. Maternity hospital downgraded over use of term mother. Cambridge University Hospital Trust under scrutiny for using the word in maternal leave policies, losing points in NHS diversity assessment. The NHS diversity assessment means nothing at this point, so continue doing what you're doing. It means nothing. People we just ignore them, and then that's it. They have no power. That's how it works. So stop paying attention to these people. Lady Gaga, women are fighting for their lives after Donald Trump's election. Nice flashback here. Remember that? Fighting for their lives. Really? That's a little bit dramatic there, wouldn't you say, Lady Gaga? I mean, we lived those 4 years already. Nothing happened. So, fighting for their lives. You're a lunatic. Florida man arrested for pooping on dead possum during rush hour traffic. What the hell? What is going on in Florida, dude? Like, it's not even funny at this point. They're like, Florida man is a real thing. It's like the best and worst of humanity in Florida. I say it all the time. The Marvels had a 77.9% drop on its second weekend domestically, the worst of all time for a CBM. In comparison, Morbius had a 73.8% drop, and The Flash had 72.5% drop. I will never forgive y'all for letting this movie fail like this. Like it's one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. Just make a good movie and people will show up. Do that, and like, it was just a bad movie. It's a garbage movie. Vivek Ramaswamy takes mansplaining to a new low with CNN anchor. The GOP presidential candidate relentlessly talked down to Abby Phillips in his CNN interview. Shut up. I'm retiring with $100,000. Am I in good shape? Do you have it in a 200% annual return ETF? No? Okay, no. Not even close. Inflation isn't over yet, folks. Just FYI. Transgender woman footballer who left opponents terrified after she broke knee of a player blocking her shots quits team and threatens to sue for discrimination because rivals refuse to compete against her. There seems to be a trend going on. Women finally seem to be standing up for themselves. That's great. Great to see. And you have to have a lot of power to break a knee of an opponent on a block shot. That's a lot of power. A lot of power there. Companies face an uphill battle trying to get Americans to eat bugs. 2019. Now, 2023. This right-wing conspiracy theory about eating bugs is about as racist as you think. We've covered this before, but nice little flashback. This is NPR. Journalism. Again, guys, journalism in 2023. It's fantastic, isn't it? The people against voter ID wanted you to show vaccine papers. That's a good meme right there. Ain't that hilarious? Just a little bit. A little funny. This video is totally going to be demonetized. Why we're still in love with the idea that great men shape history. The theory that history is defined by alpha males feels unfashionable and offensive. Ridley Scott's Napoleon proves we can't let it go. But he did. Like, Napoleon did shape history. Alexander the Great did shape history. Hannibal shaped history. Thomas Jefferson, George Washington. I mean, it's kind of what happened. Truly. So shut up.
So Bill Gates donates $5 billion and gets a tax write-off for that $5 billion. You know who he donated it to? His own foundation.
He did.
You don't think this government is corrupt? Holy crap.
Dude, this is what they all do. So I encourage you to start your own foundation, nonprofit. It's all a scam. It's a joke. Donate it to himself. And you get to write it off, $5 billion. While you, with a W-2, get screwed. If you have a W-2, you get absolutely screwed. It's true. 3 ways to decenter whiteness in your workplace. Here we go. Decenter whiteness. How to decenter whiteness. Be ashamed of being white. Hate yourself for it. That is the message. That's how you decenter whiteness from Forbes. Barbara Streisand says if Trump becomes president, she can't live in this country. Didn't she say it last time? I mean, does she have any credibility left at all? What a nut job. Trans swimmer breaks New Jersey college record after switching from men's team to women's. Really happened. This is replaying itself over and over again, and it will. Until all the records belong to trans swimmers. That's what it will happen eventually. Unless women actually stand up for themselves. From Wokeness, the White House is honoring Trans Day of Remembrance for the 26 trans Americans killed in 2023. 26 homicides out of 1.6 million trans people is a rate of 1.625 per 100,000. Trans homicide rate 1.625 per 100,000. Overall, U.S. homicide rate 6.3 per 100,000. Trans people 3.87 times less likely to be killed than the average U.S. citizen. One of the 26, Devani Jeray Johnson, who tried to murder a security guard with a fire extinguisher and a screwdriver. Again, this is what politicians do. They have to have a boogeyman. They have to have a cause to get people behind and rally behind. And their cause on the left is generally injustice. And they fuel this hate. And they try to paint others as hateful. They create division. They might be reaching here a little bit with this one. And I think some people are finally waking up to it. Hopefully. Here's how Meta's Twitter killer app is doing. Yeah, that app died fast. Go on there now, and like the biggest accounts get like 10 interactions. It's hilarious. It's really not a good platform. Woman caught faking a hit and run. Oh, I've seen too many of these. Desperate times, man. No. No, that
Oh, and she's down.
that has to be fake. They have to be. This has to be for a video. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, you ran him over.
Run.
Oh.
Oh, she's down.
Yeah, I hope that's fake. I do. From PETA, we're lucky turkeys would never do this to us. You don't have to do it to them either. Fact check, turkeys are not vegetarians. Turkeys eat mice, lizards, frogs, and just about anything they can fit in their mouth. If turkeys were larger or had the technological means to farm and eat humans, their current diet reveals they likely would. That's why I love community notes. This is amazing.
I love your hat. Thank you. One of your guys gave it to me for free.
Burn. Ooh, that's tough. One of your guys set this up. Made me wear the hat. Tough break there, Nikki. Nikki Clinton is what they're going to call her, by the way. Donald Trump poses the biggest danger to the world in 2024. What his victory in America's election would mean. Hey, I've seen that before. Remember seeing that back in 2015. It was the worst thing ever. And things were actually pretty good under him. You don't think, like, war is a big problem? You don't think our monetary situation, the disaster that our debt problem is right now, that's not a threat to the world? Which, because the US dollar is the world reserve currency, that could cause a lot of problems. Zombies, aliens. Zombies and aliens are honestly bigger threats than Donald Trump. It's ridiculous. Can pretty safely state that Bin Laden and I did not agree on much, but blowing up the World Trade Center is probably the most principled and defensible thing he ever did. It's real person on Twitter. Again, these are like the obese, multicolored hair people who sit on Reddit all day. Because that's, for some reason, these terrible, awful ideas really gravitate there. Critically acclaimed transgender horror author hails Osama bin Laden's principled destruction of Twin Towers months after sharing her desire to take Rowling's throat. So there you go. There's that person that tweeted that thing earlier. Stand-up citizen, Kennesaw State University.
What is a quarter of a century?
A quarter of a century? What is that, like?
You joking?
250,000 years? I don't know. A decade?
Stop.
No, because I'm thinking really hard about this. A quarter of a century?
6.5 hours later.
We can go with her answer.
A decade?
Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
Yes.
25 years, come on. You're in college? College student, yeah. They don't learn this stuff though in college anymore. How'd you do in today's video? Did you laugh at all? Because if you did, you win. It means you're finding out how to deal with this madness and you're mocking these people, and that's what you should do. You should mock them into oblivion. Laugh at them. That's what you should do. It's the only way to deal with them. There's no talking to them. That's how it works today. So let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed. This is Zeducation.
For the children.
Idiots.
Thanks for watching today's show. If you have not yet, head over to Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Target or Walmart and check out my new book, Trailer Park Parable, and pre-order your copy today.